Okay, so we are here in front of my linen closet, the disaster zone. I have been wanting to tackle this for some time, and I'm just going to turn you around and I'm going to give you the total overview so you can see the horror of this linen closet. So here it is, guys. I have everything in here. Last year, I tackled the door where we did a nice organizational feature where I used a shoe organizer to just put a lot of different items there, and I labeled them, and it's been working pretty good for me. But I never got around to doing the actual closet. So this is how it's looking. To get a closer look, there's wallpaper or contact paper that's put on the shelves and the surround in the closet, which I think looks horrible, but I just have never, had the time. Can't say that it wasn't the time. I just didn't have the desire to tackle it at that moment. But today we are going to tackle it. So this is the overview. So this is the door that we just removed from the closet. We're going to get started with emptying out the closet and sorting and decluttering. We're also going to address this, which I shared last year on my channel. We're just going to check, the items that are being stored in here. We're going to declutter, and we are going to, I don't know what we're going to do. We're definitely going to improve the space. I didn't buy anything new. Last year I had bought these teal bins, and I just basically, put random things in there. We are going to paint the closet. First, we're going to empty it out, and we're going to make it look a lot better. I definitely can say that. So I also wanted to mention this year, my spring cleaning looks a lot different than last year. Last year I was doing a lot more of like deep cleans, task-oriented videos. This year I am decluttering my life. I'm organizing it. So I'm showing, these areas of my home, and I hope that I motivate you to be able to tackle these deep, dark areas of your home and just refresh them without spending money. So we're going to get started. I'd like to say a special thanks to everyone that's watching this video. I truly do appreciate your support, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time with me. that felt so good to be able to just like go through everything and quickly decide to get rid of all of this. I know there's much more that I can also get rid of, but this is just my first pass. Once we start putting things back into the linen closet, I'm sure I'm going to start, being ruthless and get rid of a lot more. But for now, this is what's going. So I'm just going to transfer it over to the trash bag. So now that we've completed our initial sort of all the items from the linen closet, I'm just going to go in and just work on, cleaning up the mess that I made with taking down the wallpaper. And I'm also going to start patching up a lot of the holes that were made from the original shelving. And then once I'm able to patch up those holes and let it dry, I'm going to go in and just freshen up the walls with a couple of coats of white paint. And this is what the closet's looking like after I applied 2 coats of paint. So we're just going to take a moment to enjoy how the day is looking. It's overcast, but it's still a nice, beautiful spring day. So this is this next day. Yesterday, we basically did all the prep work. We did all of the painting, the cleaning, the clearing out, the decluttering. And yesterday evening, I just sat and I did my second pass through, everything, all of the linens. And I folded everything and put it in different categories. Everything is like rolled inside of these IKEA fabric covered cubes that I have had. I ordered these over a year ago. I know that it was during the beginning part of the pandemic. I was like in a mood to like redo the linen closet, and it never panned out at that time. But I am able to use these now that, I have the motivation to be able to finish the project. So I just went through everything. Like I have hand towels and like towels for the kitchen. I have like all of my shams in here and some random like pillowcases. I have all my towels. I have my blankets that I keep inside of the linen closet. I have my rolled sheets down there, and then I also have some type of like pillowcases, spare curtains, and table runners. And I'm still going through some other items that are in other areas of my home, but for the most part, this is everything that's going to be going back inside of the linen closet. I have to go down to the basement to get two shelves that I painted last evening. They're two of the original shelves that I had to take off the contact paper. They were in pretty rough shape, so I painted one side of them and I left the contact paper on the reverse side. And these are only going to be temporary until I'm able to, get new shelves and have them cut and put in there. Two of the shelves we had already replaced last year, but these last two I didn't replace, and I'm not going to get around to replacing it. I don't think so in this video. If I do, I will definitely point it out, but if not, in a later vlog, I definitely will show you, how they look with the new shelves. So we're gonna just continue on today. I'm gonna start loading things back in, trying to rearrange things to see how I like it. So we're gonna continue on. Okay guys, so as I said, this is the next day. This is the disaster that my landing is in, so we just have to make sure that we get this project finished up as quickly as possible. I am just trying to figure out where I took each shelf from so that I can put it back, because this is a older house. It's not very square, so I just have to make sure that I put all the shelves back in the proper place. Also, I did go and find in my garage the surplus of cabinets that, if you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I use them, throughout for different decor, different projects that I'm working on. And I was able to find another useful way to be able to use up some of those leftover cabinets. So you'll see here in a minute, I'm going to be adding one to one of the shelves, as a replacement shelf. So you'll see that I'm using that. I did have a difficult time finding the right shelf for that top shelf. So I was able to find the right one. So that's why I was so excited, that I was able to do it. That was after 3 attempts. So we're almost finished. I'm just adding back in all of the items and making sure that I pay attention to how we're going to be using all of the items. So I am going to be moving things around, making sure that I put things at the right level so that it's, easier to be able to grab. And then also I decided on the top shelf, I'm going to be rolling all of my, larger blankets and comforters, just to make it a little more easy. And then later on, I did go back and I added yarn or ribbon just to tie it, to make it so that they won't unravel. So that's a helpful tip. If you do have those larger comforters, just tie them up with some type of string so that they won't get unruly inside of your closet. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this no-cost linen closet makeover. So the balance of the video is just going to be a look back at all of the other closet projects that I've done over the past year. So I hope that you guys enjoy. So before I got started, I just transferred the markings of Alex's height to the door jamb instead of the door, since I will be painting the door. Hey guys, so I have a confession. I have not cleaned this closet really since I've been here, and I've never removed this mirror, and I know that the owners before us probably never removed it. Looks like it's been up for about 50 years, so we will see what's behind it. Now I could have edited this out, but I wanted to keep it real on my channel, so this is what was behind it. I'm not proud of it, but we're gonna get rid of it, and we're gonna make sure that it never happens again. This is so satisfying to see all of this disgusting dirt get rid of. And also I'm going to go in with 2 coats of paint, and it's going to look brand new. Okay, so we're going to get this all hung up, and then we're going to go in with all of the contents back. So what I did was I tried to take things out of their original packaging and group them together. So I'm just trying to put all like items together. And one thing that I was able to really minimize is taking all of the band-aids out of the boxes and just putting them in Ziplocs. And I was able to put everything in one pouch. I was also able to use the balance of the chalk labels that I had when I did my pantry organizational video. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure that you check it out after you watch this one, because I did some major decluttering and organization in my small pantry. So these are the labels that were left over. The containers that I had purchased gave us so many labels, which I'm very thankful for. So I just organized them, and I'm putting them all on the pouches. So this is how it turned out. I have everything organized, from trash bags to first aid to little toys that I give out at parties or barbecues for kids. I have all my sanitizer all together, my bug spray, my sunscreen, all the medicine and allergies, everything all put together. I'm very proud of myself. I hope you enjoyed. I am so glad that I've been able to cross off so many items off of my spring cleaning list. I'm so excited to continue on. So I'm going to warn you now, I have a very small closet, but it has so much junk in it. So this is where we're starting at. The dresser is totally covered with stuff. All of my shelves are full. So I'm just going to be emptying everything off of the dresser. And because my space is small and I don't want to overwhelm my bedroom, I'm trying to keep as much stuff in the closet as possible and just try and work around it. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is just cleaning off this dresser, because I am going to be painting it. So let's just take a quick look at the view that I have outside of my window, which is absolutely beautiful. So I do confess, I rarely clean in this closet, obviously, and I've never painted it, and I've been here for 10 years. So you can just see how dirty everything is. But it's okay. I'm going to get this all cleaned up, and it's going to be on my normal cycle of cleaning once I get everything painted and organized. Does anyone else have a dirty little secret like this closet in their house that they want to share? If you do, comment down below. Okay, so it is evening now. I've worked all day. So I just got completely one coat done. So in the morning, I'm going to come back and fill in the holes, and then we're going to do our second coat. So you can see outside the amount of snow that we received. Last weekend we got 2 feet of snow, and as I was working on this project, we got another 5 inches. So all of the paint that I'm using for this project is all leftover paint. So I'm using like a taupey beige color on the wall and a blue color for the dresser and also the shoe shelves. I'll be painting the shoe shelves later on, but it's the same color as the dresser. So this is how the walls are looking after 2 coats of paint. I then painted the ceiling, but I don't have footage of me painting the ceiling. I was really amazed with how the paint took to these shoe shelves. They're just like little laminate shelves, but the coverage was really nice, and just with the blue color, the same as the dresser, just is going to unify the 3 pieces. Okay, so all the painting has been done, and I'm just going to start moving things out of the way so I can get these shelves back in its place, and then start loading in all of the items back into the closet. So during the 2 days that it took me to do all the painting, I was working on all the other items that was inside of my closet that was mainly on top of the dresser. So I just decluttered and I relocated a lot of those items to our medicine cabinets, the closet in our bathroom, and some items inside of our linen closet. So everything found a home, and a lot of things got thrown away, obviously. And it feels so nice to just have a lot less items going back into the closet. So previously I had did a demonstration on macrame hanging. So I decided to do a larger version of that as a curtain going into my closet. While it's still a work in progress because I do have to get some additional yarn, I'm probably going to do it in a different color. But I do like the way that it initially started. And here we are, my closet's all finished. I tried to group everything based on color as best as I could. and it just feels a lot better inside of the closet because I'm not so overwhelmed with all the items that shouldn't be in there. Over the summer, I had already organized my shoes inside of the clear boxes, so it was easier for me during this process because I had already started. So I have some shoes at the top and also at the bottom on the shelves, and I think it looks really nice. I also added a nice scarf to my window. It's just a regular silk printed scarf. And in a video on IG, I did a makeover to that tray, and I just covered it with 2 coats of chalk paint, and it turned into that beautiful tray. And over here I'm just displaying my vision board, which I created for this year, so that I can look at it every day and just focus in on all of the great things that are going to come in 2021. So this is at the end. I just wanted to give you a couple of close-up images of how organized the closet is. Okay guys, so we are in my master bathroom, which I never show. I'm in the process of clearing out this horrendous closet that just has a bunch of everything in here. Like, I can't find anything in here. There is so much stuff all over the place. It's to the rim. I can't see anything, and we're gonna tackle it right now. Like, as you can see, it's a mess. Everything's falling all over the place. So I'm going to take everything out and we're going to sort it out in the dining room on the table. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sections and organize this so much better. Okay, we have everything cleared out of this cabinet and it is filthy. We are going to move down to the dining room so that we can start sorting out all of the items. Okay, so this is everything that was in that super small closet. So I decided to bring it down here to the dining room table so that we can just, just have enough space and light to be able to declutter and organize all of these items. I'm sure a lot of this will not be making its way back into my small closet, but we'll see. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take everything out of each of these bins, and then we're going to sort like items, and then we're going to also throw away just like the things that we know are trash. So I'm able to consolidate all of these items down to just one. So we're gonna trash all of this. So I've been collecting these bins from the Dollar Tree just to do different organizational projects in my home. So I'm going to utilize some of these for this closet project. And the reason why I need to use these is because in this bin, they are very good, like to be able to use, but for like bottles and containers like this, they fall over because of the ridges, so it's just easier to just put them in a secondary container. Now, one of the main things that I wanted to do was remove this wallpaper that's in the top. It's that really thick vinyl wallpaper, and it's been on for probably like 50 years or so. So it was absolutely so easy to be able to remove. I should have done it much sooner than I did, but we're doing it now. I'm just wetting it down a little. I really didn't need to, but I just wanted to lessen the dust. So I'm just able to pull it out. It didn't really leave any adhesive behind. As I said, it was really easy to remove. And then we're just going to go in and freshen up the closet. We're going to do a nice coat of white paint, the same that I did in my bedroom. It's an eggshell. And we're going to freshen it up and make it look amazing. Now originally I thought that that was like some type of padding, but it looks like that actually was the carpet that was in this room at some point. So we're just going to remove that and also get up the nails that was holding it down. Now that we're finished sorting all of the items, I'm just loading everything back in. I decided to keep that little shelf. We're going to put it at the bottom, and we're going to start putting the many gloves that Alex has. He has about 6 or 7 gloves that he uses. They're different type of catching gloves, fielding gloves. He has a training glove, and then the assortment of like custom gloves. The one that I just placed up there was a glove that we got him, I think 2 Christmases ago. It's a custom Wilson glove that has his name on it, and it has like a fancy type of leather. He really loves it. And then now I'm just putting in a little keepsake box. It just has a lot of like artwork and different things that he created throughout his elementary years, so I like to keep that. And then we're just going in and color coding his hoodies, and we're putting all of the other items inside of the closet. And then we're just going to take a quick look at how it turned out. I'm so excited that I can check this off of my many projects that I'm going to be doing for this spring. So I'm happy that I was able to complete this project without having to purchase anything. Let me know how I did in the comments. Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be working in my kitchen, and I'm going to be tackling a couple of projects that I've been meaning to do. They are organizational projects. One is going to be just updating, not updating, rather just refreshing the snack drawer that I previously had shared with you guys. I'm just going to be restocking it, and then just looking at the storage containers that I've been using to make sure that they're still the correct ones for the items that I've been putting in, especially because it's summer. You know, some of the snacks have changed, so I just want to, to just take a look at it again, and also clean it and just make it nice and tidy again. The other one is the corner cabinet, the lower that I'm standing in front of here. I've never organized it. We had our kitchen done about 4 years or so ago, and we just throw items in there. It's a useful thing to have, but it can get out of control really quickly, so we're going to be working on that. And then if we have time at the end, I'm also going to be just cleaning and decluttering underneath my kitchen sink. So let's get started. So this is everything that came out of the cabinet. So I am going to put all like items together and start sorting. It keeps going and going and going. It's sort of like you throw stuff in there and it just gets lost. So I have to come up with a better system. So I'd like to introduce myself again. My name is Daphne. I'd like to welcome anyone that's new that clicked on my video for the first time today. Welcome. And to all of my loyal subscribers, welcome back. I really do appreciate your support, and I am super excited just in the amount of growth that my channel has experienced. And I just want to say that I am so very thankful for all of the support and positive comments and feedback that I get on all of my videos. So I just want to take this time to just say a special thanks to everyone. And I just want to say, if you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Throughout the video, I'm going to just be leaving and asking questions. So I really do like to hear comments and feedback from you. So if you feel comfortable, leave me a comment down below. I really would enjoy reading your comments and your responses to my questions. So thank you. So here's how the corner cabinet is looking. It's really deep. It can hold a lot of surplus items, but you have to make sure that you don't put too many items back there because it's so deep, it does get lost. Now we did add 2 puck lights in there so that we can at least see all the items all the way to the back. But again, I'm thinking that I might add in some type of shelving system. So leave me a comment down below if you have added like a shelving system and if you like it or not. I just want to remind you, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, so please give it a thumbs up. So if you guys remember from my last organizational videos, the Tostitos is the bane of my existence. So I'm just trying to consolidate the little scrap bags into this container, and then I'm going to put it back into my pantry. So if you have not watched my previous organization for my pantry, and also when I started the snack drawer, I'm going to link those videos in the cards and also in the description so you can go back and take a look at them. So as I'm putting the items back, I'm really thinking about items that we don't use that frequently. And those are the items that I'm going to put all the way far back. And I'm trying not to push all the items all the way back. Like I'm leaving about 1.5 foot space empty so that the items don't get lost in that far corner. So we're all done. It's not Pinterest worthy or anything, but it is a lot cleaner, a lot more organized, and it is not as messy as it was previously. So I was able to go through a lot of the items that we did not need, and I'm going to be trashing them or relocating them. So I'm just going to show you what is not going inside. So everything that's on the counters now is either going to be relocated or trashed. So I absolutely love doing organization in my home. I recently did a huge garage clean out that was well overdue. I actually had never done a garage clean out, and I've been in my home for 10 years, so you can imagine how messy it was. I shared that organizational clean out on my channel, so I'll link it in the cards and in the description. So if you haven't watched it, check it out after this. It's really motivating, and I gave a lot of tips on how to organize and just how to make it easy to be able to tackle a big project like that, because it can be intimidating. But if you break it down and you work section by section, it makes it much easier to be able to accomplish. So I'm just loading back all of the items into all of the containers that I had previously organized in here. Every so often I have to just make sure that I give it a quick clean and reorganize and just assess and make sure that the containers are still working. So they are, and now I'm just, adding back all of the items. As I was cleaning them out, I saw that there was a lot of open space, so I just went down to the garage where I keep all of my surplus for the snack drawer and all of my food items, and I just refilled it so that it's all restocked. Okay, so it's very messy, but I do have ample storage underneath here. I have like little built-ins on the doors. I just need to organize much better underneath here. So we're just gonna quickly do that. So what type of items do you guys keep underneath your sink? I try to make sure that I have like all of the cleaning necessities for the kitchen. And then I also, store some items that I'm not able to store in other places. Like I have my candles down here. I have my diffuse oils and, little miscellaneous things like that. So leave me a comment down below and let me know how you organize underneath your kitchen cabinet. So in a couple of videos ago, I had mentioned that I'm in a book club. So our book that we're reading right now is The Midnight Library. And let me tell you, this book is absolutely amazing. I could not put it down. It is so captivating. Like if you have not read The Midnight Library, then I suggest that you go to your local library or bookstore and get a copy of it, because you will be like captivated just reading and you will not want to put this book down. I'm not going to give too many details. Look it up. It's called The Midnight Library. And if you think that this is a book that you want to read, leave me a comment down below, or if you have any other suggestions of books as well. So this is the final result. I have everything nice and organized. These are built in, so this has like extra bags. I have like my little hanging hooks up top and my little bumpers. In the back I have my sponges, and I have like all of my cleaning products on the right hand side. I have overflow of dishwashing liquid and also a larger cleaning detergent, my extra bags, my Swifters and sponges in the back there. And then down here is just like all of my miscellaneous items. I have some candles in here. I have my polishes in here. oils for the diffuser. I have hand sanitizer here, my Brita filters. I have matches and just some hanging tape. And that's it. I think it looks much better. It's cleaner. It's a lot more organized. I know that I can do further improvements, but for now, this is good. So this is what my kitchen looks like after doing those projects. So I am just going to give it a quick clean and then I'll be done. Now I'm all sure we can all appreciate a little YouTube magic. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I'd like to remind you, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I hope that you enjoyed this video, so please give it a thumbs up and please share with any friends and family that might like my content. Until the next time, have a blessed day.